A lot of you know that my favorite thing to bake are baguettes, and sourdough baguettes, of course. And the way that I do this is I do a fairly short bulk ferment on the first day, about 3 hours, and then I cut them up and weigh them the next day, pre-shape them into logs so that I'm not fighting the dough if they were a ball, and then I gently shape them into their classic baguette shape. Most baguettes are made out of 100% white flour, but I pride myself on using at least 25% local grains in all of my baked goods that I sell to my customers. So mine are also made with a portion of high extraction, hard spring red wheat that I get from a farmer that lives about 4 hours away from me. It's just my little way to support the local grain economy. If you let your dough rest long enough and you pre-shape it in a long cylinder, you shouldn't have to fight your dough to get the length that you need. Most baguettes are about 18 to 20 inches long and are around 350 grams. Fun fact, they have to be 350 grams in France to be considered baguettes, and they have to be a certain length as well. If you don't follow those rules, you cannot label them as a baguette. I think that's kind of funny, but I also think tradition is beautiful. After resting in what's called a couche, which is the fabric that I just flipped the baguettes off of, I score them. 5 slashes are the rule in France. Overlapping slashes to be exact. And then after pre-steaming my Simply Bread oven, I load up my baguettes. I always play a game with myself where I try to see if I can not look at them while they're baking to see how well they rise up instead of impatiently staring through the big window and checking them. This was the little mini one that I kept for myself just to check for the crumb, and also because I was a little bit too generous when I weighed out my baguettes and I didn't have quite enough remaining dough to make my 15th. That's okay, my customers will just get slightly bigger ones. You can find this recipe on Simply Bread's YouTube or the Demi home version on my website.